Trophies.
If he doesn't win it, there's some people that
So do you know what
trophies.
I tried to find for the graphic and I couldn't find it? And I've made this reference before. Do you remember the show Doug, the cartoon Doug?
Doug Funny, of course.
Do you remember Chalky Studebaker, who lived in the shadow of his other brother Cliff Studebaker, who had the trophy room? I wanted that as the image.
That would have been great.
And I couldn't find it.
Who was Doug's best friend again? Skeeter.
Who was light blue?
Yeah, he was blue.
Is it infection or is it just?
I don't know, it just was blue.
Patty Mayonnaise. Who was the bully?
Oh. Forgot. I
just liked.
I had to remind myself on Doug and
I like
watch
Mr. Who's the principal's name? Mr. Bone?
I'm gonna find Doug's.
Something
Doug's
Bone. Ken Bone. No, it's not Ken Bone.
Wrong guy.
So you would take a World Cup, like undoubtedly, right?
Yes.
What about a trophy that's not a trophy? Because we have some options, right? Well, we'll go through the list of trophies that I picked out. And some of these aren't considered trophies, and then at the end you can answer. Because even though I don't love hockey, I think the Stanley Cup is the best looking trophy. The Commissioner's Trophy, which is baseball, it's a very mediocre looking trophy. As much as I love baseball, it's not as good. But so is the World Cup trophy.
Yeah.
You know, if we're talking about which trophy do I want to have, I want the biggest, baddest one ever. I want like this. I think, I was telling you before the show, I think the World Cup trophy should take 3 people to pick up. Because it happens every 4 years, it's a bigger thing, so I want to see like, you need 3 people, or one of the mountain from Game of Thrones to pick it up.
I agree.
Or pick you up.
No doubt.
Or pick you both up. You holding the trophy.
So you don't think the World Cup is an aesthetically pleasing trophy? It's got a world on the top.
It's a beautiful trophy, but like, what's like the point of a trophy is to show, in my opinion, that you are the best, right?
Yeah.
You want, not the participation ribbon. I'm talking about the championship trophies, right? It should be heavy and big. Shouldn't be, I mean, you should be able to. Should be bigger than you. Or maybe some people don't have that mentality. Maybe the trophies don't mean anything, and the experience is what matters. But we're not talking about the experience.
The medals.
The Premier League's got a very beautiful trophy.
Yeah, the Premier League is a
ribbons.
trophy.
I like the ribbons, or whatever you call those, the sashes.
Yeah, the Barclays Premier League. What was it?
He's holding it. So you see, look, there's 7 fans right behind him, all 7 benches.
I can't remember who was the previous sponsor of it, but the Barclays Premier League kind of flows up the tongue.
Was it a bank, AIG?
I believe it. No, AIG's a Manchester United sponsor. I was just looking up a lot of stuff here. Continue.
Well, it's understandable. That's what kind of clip we're doing today.
Yeah.
Francis, what about the trophies that aren't trophies though? Like the belt, the WWE Championship belt. The next picture we have it for you guys. I mean, that's something.
That is something.
Maybe not as worthy as hard to get as the Premier League trophy, but you can kind of actually wear that around and be like, oh, your pants are sagging. Oh, just 1 second. Oh, hun, I'm gonna go with this one today. You know, is it too big? Is it a little bit loud?
The belt.
I got this from Roman Reigns. Now, I mean, if we're talking class.
This is right up my alley.
Because you
know why? Because if you're walking down the street with your World Cup trophy in your arm,
you kind of
people
look like
you're a douchebag, man.
with this, it's like paperweight.
You get pulled over, and you're like, oh, hold on a minute. Let me put this World Cup down on my seat.
Can I see your
people are like, can I see your license
my
World Cup?
Oh, I'm sorry, that's just my World Cup trophy. Would you like to see my golden boot?
But this, you could wear it around, and people probably still could call you a douchebag. You're undoubtedly one, but you could be a more discreet douchebag. Every night you could just like kind of flash the pocket. Let me get my checkbook out, my master's pocket right here. Put it back in.
Because you would carry a checkbook in your master's jacket
and have
pocket.
everywhere you go, people just serenade you with a golf clap. You buy a coffee and they're just like,
the gold medal.
Yeah, there's certain things that you could just always put up on your mantelpiece that will forever be attracting on the eye, and I don't think any medal in the history of the world could ever come close to just
that would be like
Olympic
part of my
gold medal.
It's
heavy, is it not?
It is heavy. It's actually pretty valuable.
I've never held one.
Sadly, there are some that get the gold medal and they don't come from the most affluent backgrounds, and there's no sponsors for certain, no future, even if you win one, that they sell them.
Yeah, is it not something to do with tax involved?
You have to pay for your gold medal.
Yeah, you have to pay for it.
So if you're Michael Phelps, it doesn't cost a thing because sponsors usually take care of that. But if you're the refugee swim team who won this summer, it might cost you a buck or two.
Only in this capitalist world we live in that you would get punished for having a gold medal.
I actually would love to follow up on that. I would love to see it. I'd start a GoFundMe and get people to pay the taxes so the refugee swim teams can get their gold
imagine you're
medal.
like a runner from Bangladesh and you win a gold medal and suddenly like it's not your consistent job, because you know some of these athletes, they do other things in between.
Yeah,
They're not
wild.
as superstar status as Michael Phelps, and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I had to pass off my gold medal because I couldn't pay the taxes on it or whatever. You know, it's like, what the? That's you're known for that. You should be allowed to celebrate it. When did they use flags in baseball?
Pennants, you dum-dum. That's what we fly when you win things. When do they use pennants in baseball? But it's only like the first 20 champions are on the pennant itself, and everyone else is engraved down low. So if I can be like the 19-something Yankees and get like on my name on the flag, that's big.
All right, here's what I'm about to do. I'm about to tarnish the baseball thing again.
That's the best, yeah.
I'm about to tarnish the baseball one again. Not because I don't like baseball as much,
Why
but just
are you
because
doing
it's obvious.
this? Why?
Jason, what do you like to do after you win? Right? If you're a player, how are you going to drink from that? That's holy.
Don't test me. I can find a way to drink from anything.
Throw it back. Oh, this is great. Slash all over my face because there's nowhere else.
You ever see like the college parties, anything but cups? There's also anything but clothes. Those are fun too. But anything but cups is where you'd have to find a way to take something that's not a cup and make it into a cup. So if you don't think I'm experienced in turning trophies, jugs,
I would love to see
containers,
I would love to see like
bed frames into cups, I'll tell you how to turn into cups.
I mean, technically, out of all of them, like the Champions League is one of the only ones you could actually. It's got a place where you could pour a lot of alcohol in. The World Cup, nope, it's just gonna roll off the top. Super Bowl, nope. NBA, nope. Baseball, nope.
But that's also why I think you're getting to it. I'm skipping the Larry O'Brien Trophy, which is the NBA, and the Lombardi Trophy. They're just not good-looking trophies, in my opinion. Before people are like,
what's the one that's? Yeah, I was gonna say
there it is.
Stanley Cup. You can take a massive amount of alcohol out of that,
and you can take a bow because look, I'm not. Everyone knows this. Not the biggest hockey guy. You know, we did our one hockey clip of the season. It's also why we don't pretend to do hockey on TYT Sports, because when we do talk about hockey, everyone gets mad.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what the hell we're talking about. So, the Stanley Cup, though, objectively speaking, is the most badass trophy I've seen. Also, they have one of the best traditions, which is you get to spend a day with the cup.
Do you get a pickup truck with it to take it home?
I love when people take the cup golfing. And
you need a full seat for that cup.
Ball marker. Like it's great when you see these players, a lot of hockey players golf, and they're just like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna put my marker down. Sorry, is it in the way? My bad, let me get that for you.
That's actually a great idea.
People date the cup.
If I won a medal,
I've seen players take the cup to dinner.
I would take it everywhere with me. How heavy is it? It looks kind of hollow though.
It's very much the SpongeBob scene with the marble, which you probably haven't seen. So what trophy do you, if you can have one of those, I'm missing some obviously. Some people are gonna be like, what about the rugby league football?
And then check out all the other TYT shows on Pluto. Come by again, check out all the social media in the link below. If you want to talk to us about your favorite trophy, hit us up on Twitter and Instagram and all that good stuff. Peace.